go directly to my guests because at time don't they run like jet and we go holla well. Let me introduce them. Oh no, may I allow them introduce themselves because even the time they go catch women wedding gate for the house, now then we go talk. And they don't look for any agent to propose to those women for them.
Who always support traditional marriage? You know that?
Only traditional marriage?
In fact, yes, traditional marriage.
Okay. On a video. No, be no wedding, no court going to court sign.
No.
Okay. All right. And Reverend Sandy.
Yes, we want to hear from them, but
yeah, tell listeners what you know the support.
Yes, our point is that the ordinance that is going to register and signing at the court.
Okay.
And if possible, follow up with a wedding.
We started
it's the most important.
Okay, so that is what you are supporting.
Yeah,
that's what you are supporting. All right. And all ready to start. No waste of time. All ready. All right. Okay, Miguel, you are ready to start.
Loaded.
Yes, my dear.
First of all, you see, as I always continue to say, my colleagues, they've lose this debate. Why? Because look at, you've not even asked, but he said we want to hear from them. That means they are shaking in their, in their legs and in their hands. Because when I'm going to give to them is gone. You see, wedding to me, as we say, marriage is an institution.
Yes.
But to me, the moment the word wedding comes in, marriage no more becomes an institution.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
But it becomes something like an investment.
Hey! Wow.
Look, just last year, I said I'm a video editor.
Sure.
I had the opportunity to video my cousin's wedding.
Alright.
And after the wedding, I sat with him to discuss how much he put in the wedding. And not less than old Ghana cedis 45 million.
Okay.
And this is even a young man who has just started working.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
So, Loaded, at the end of the day,
yes,
if my colleagues will sit here and even support wedding in the first place, then I think it's wrong.
Yes.
In the traditional way, okay,
yes,
what happens is that the two families will come together.
Exactly.
Okay, these traditional setups have their own way of marriage.
Okay.
Some will say, oh, maybe bring 50 Ghana cedis as the bride price or the dowry, and then you add maybe 1 bottle of shinap and then 1 bottle of akpeteshi.
Okay.
Now, if the man, it's not working, at least 50 Ghana cedis.
You can manage.
You can manage.
Wow.
Akpeteshi.
Okay.
Shinap.
And 1 dog.
You understand?
Okay.
You can manage that.
Yes.
Now, what you're coming to marry,
okay,
to me, it's not the money that you are going to use to give to the parents, but the woman.
All right.
So at the end of the day, whatever that is going to come, even after what you have paid, can help in the upbringing of the family.
All right.
But not that on the other side, you go to the wedding, and this man, probably the list that will be given to him or her will be so much to the point that the man will come home what? Crying. Why would a man be crying? Because at the end of the day, he is going to feel that if I'm able to come up with that money that the parents or the family of the lady are asking me to pay, then I have not just married the woman, but I have bought the woman with my money. And because of that, this man, trust me, is going to maltreat the wife in the house. Because at the end of the day, he has invested so much in a woman.
Polygamous institutions, polygamous homes have a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges. Because there is, as you know, women, when they come together, there's always some kind of conflict.
All right.
This one thinks that must have access. This one thinks that this must be for me. I came here first. I was the first wife. And this one says, because I'm the first wife, I have superiority over the second wife. And a lot of confusion. Okay. And indeed, polygamous marriages are very difficult to manage.
All right, so now what they tell us now is the traditional marriage, that man is free, he can easily marry any other woman and things like that. But the one you get up to the wedding and register is going to be one wife, one husband, or one husband, one wife. And you are supporting one husband, one wife. Now that one is support.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that is good. And secondly, if you are any customary marriages, yes, the terms of divorce are not clearly spelled out. Okay. So a man can just wake up one day and say that because the woman probably questioned him on some issues, the man gets angry, and drives the woman away. Okay. But that cannot happen under the ordinance. The process, a rigorous process, must be undertaken to get a divorce.
Okay.
It could end up in court.
Okay.
And that for me protects the woman's give woman the security.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Now, my colleagues are saying that the wedding will give security to the woman. No.
Oh,
I don't think it's always like that.
Oh, okay.
If a woman wants to, a man wants to stay faithful to one woman, or a man wants to marry one woman, he will. If a man wants to stay married to one woman, he will. It doesn't necessarily matter. I mean, he doesn't need to go. He doesn't.
You say he will.
Yeah, if he wants to stay.
So which means it's a matter of decision.
Yeah, it's a matter of decision. If he wants to stay faithful to his wife, I mean, he wants to stay with one wife. I mean, go and marry her traditionally and stay with her one wife as his only wife. You can do that. Now let me go back a little bit.
Right.
This traditional marriage that we are talking about, I think that has been set up by God Himself.
Oh, I see. Hey.
Yes. Okay. The traditional marriage has been set up by God Himself.
Okay.
Why am I saying so? There is, even as if I don't know anything at all, I know an account in the Bible that tells us about Abraham.
Okay.
Sending one of his servants.
Okay.
To go and look for a woman for Isaac, his son. And the Bible said that his servant took with him a lot of gifts and other things that he was going to get the woman for Isaac.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And to me, I think that once the two families come together and say that, oh, we are giving our daughter to this man, and we are giving our son to this man, we agree that, oh, our son should marry this woman, our daughter should marry this man. Once the two families agree, that's all.
That should be enough.
God is there. You don't need to take the woman to, the altar, or you don't need to go and sign any document at the court.
Wow.
For you to be able to say that, okay, I can stay with one wife.
Wow.
You get that?
I see.
And I want him to go and read the scripture very well. It's in Genesis 24.
Okay.
So he's going to read very well.
Okay.
Now again, we are not talking about a wedding as in wedding doesn't have to be something so glamorous, something so costly, something so expensive. We are talking about ordinance. You see, now they are talking about security in terms of something that is just in the short term. And I believe that if you so strongly love a woman or you love a partner that you want to live with, you should be able to go all length to do what to make the home, the way the partner will want. It's not only about you. Marriage is not only about one person. It's about two people coming together. Now, when you also look at it critically, you see, I have handled certain cases, and I'm even handling a current issue whereby, grown-up people, and they are living with women, and they've done customary marriage, but they have not gone to the extent of ordinance, whereby the marriage is registered by the land. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Good. And this man, one current issue that I was told, just got up one day and just said that for no apparent reason that I'm tired, I'm fed up of you, and I don't want to be with you again. And as I speak now, this man has gone to the extent of locking the bedroom to where they sleep. You see?
Wow.
The other one,
and the woman is totally weak.
Exactly. She doesn't have anything that she can carry on. Now, the other one is this. I know a man who just died recently. The wife has been ejected from the home with a child by the family of the man because she doesn't have anything to prove.
To show. Oh my God.
Do you understand? So if the woman should have had
At least a certificate.
A certificate to carry on. I can tell you that even if the family had known that, or if the family knows that something like that, they will check their steps very well. So security that we are talking about here is not only in terms of the man who go about getting another woman or so on and so forth, but it's very holistic. Okay.
Wow.
And any man who thinks further, you know, if you love somebody, woman, you want to be with the woman, and you truly claim you love the woman, this thing shouldn't be an argument.
That's all. I'm happy we have the Reverend Minister here. I have some questions, and I want to put to him. I want to ask him. You see, let me tell you one thing. The churches today, have made or has made wedding what it is today. Whether ordinance, whatever. Well, if you are talking about ordinance, you are talking about not even doing wedding, but going further to register. The issue of legality we are talking about here. And all of them have legal binding. Now, look at it from this way. Now, the kind of weddings that the churches, most churches today, make couples perform are not small weddings. Trust me, look, it's bringing competition between the couples. Now, one thing that I know for sure is that the best counseling a human being can get in his life is through his whole life. From the very first day you land or your parents give birth to you to the very day you die. The best counseling is what you go through, what you learn through life. You don't wait for me to want to marry to a man or a woman. You say, come for 6 months counseling. Not 6 months, I can pretend to be holy. I can pretend to take whatever you teach me. I can pretend because look, there are people who can even pretend for years.
Because traditionalists, they didn't know.
Now, please, are you getting what I mean? Now, I am speaking in the shoes of, I'm speaking now in the shoes of somebody who wants to go and do wedding. But in the traditional sense, trust me, loaded, because of the unity, because of the communal living of the African, even before a woman is allowed, or even before a man is allowed, even before a man is allowed, even before a man is allowed to marry, the parents will do research.
Somebody said, he said, loaded, church and court is just wasting of money. When I want to start counseling, pastor first asks for letter from both parents. Even court did same. Tradition is the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, another person said, loaded mama, this topic is too much. But unfortunately, I would prefer marrying my wife, knocking, traditional, wedding, but the court, I'm afraid, because my wife might steal my property and run.
And why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do legality? In the system, legality is part.
Loaded, can I make this point?
Some few messages, I'm coming. Well, another person said, loaded mama, I will prefer marrying just the traditional. Because I am eyeing another lady after 3 years.
You see what the problem is? I don't want to talk about cost. As somebody says, cost. It doesn't necessarily have to be something glamorous, like I said earlier on. All we are advocating is that this must be done in a proper manner. If you love a woman, you shouldn't be afraid to do certain things that will secure your home. I just gave you 2 instances a moment ago.
As we are talking right now, my husband's building is to be sold and the money be shared, and I will get mine and enjoy my life.
That is what I want to tackle.
If it were to be a local wedding, loaded mama, by now I'll be in the village crying. Alright, that is Mrs. Kanu there. The next person said, loaded mama, let me tell you, local wedding is always the best.
Thank you.
Sometimes you only just need to do knocking and then you just begin to give birth to your children. And why should it be so? Some women are naturally wicked and stubborn. With the local wedding, in fact, they will always be conscious of the fact that they don't have any license, and they will be humble and stay in marriage till old age.
Yeah, you see a man who wants to cheat. You see?
You think the man wants to cheat?
No.
You see a man who is not trustworthy.
Not that.
Okay.
Let it, mama. Yeah. Let me do a case study.
Let me pick this call too. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my dear. Welcome to Naija level. What in there you chase?